We're literally watching the world change before our eyes. Before, it was if you like it, you gotta put a ring on it. You feel me? Now, it's bust it wide open. The culture has shifted. The weather gets a little warmer and people just don't know how to act. You got spring break going on, and you got dudes risking their life for some coochie.
Anybody else just a little sick in Houston?
A little sick.
Okay, y'all. So the results are in for the 2026 spring break here in Houston.
Get your popcorn ready.
42,000 people came back with an STD from spring break, and spring break was only a week.
Oh my God, what is that?
Oh my gosh, bro. This is just pure evidence that people be hanging around the wrong people. And like, it's not even because she has herpes on her lip or whatever that is. It's because you have the person in the same car filming it and posting it. That's just wrong. That's actually just wrong. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
What the hell is even that?
Take y'all ass to them clinics when y'all come back from Houston.
Now, they done took their behinds down in Houston, Texas for spring break, or shall I say, spring breakout. And now pharmacies all across America are looking like,
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
a lot of people came back from spring break with that.
Hot fight.
Oh,
Let's get into spring breakout 26, Houston, Texas.
They at the pharmacy because they need pills to cure something. Whatever it is they need to cure.
What it look like, TV?
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did you miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
I'm not gonna lie, he be posting some good content. Like he makes some, he has like good compilations.
Was Spring Break Houston 2026.
The hood shit today. It's Friday in the hood shit.
Grown ass man, by the way. Nah, I'm like, Houston looking crazy. This is the thing, like, I'm not against going out. I'm really not. Go out, have your fun. The thing is, just like, be selective. Like, just have standards. You feel what I'm saying? You could go out. Just have standards. Don't change who you are. You don't need to end the night off blacked out. Got the hoochies outside.
Way too many people.
The one question that I have is, how do you have spring break and it's not a beach? Is it a beach in Houston? Am I just not seeing something? Do I not know my geography? But it seems like for me to have spring break, you need a beach.
Bro, they on straight up dry land. Dry land and some hella congested pool parties.
But obviously they didn't need one because it was more than enough people. More than enough people showed up. And sadly, more than enough people chose to have unprotected relations that right now it's a lot of people running around the country itching and with some problems.
Roughly 3 million people went out to Houston for spring break. A bunch of those people had unprotected sex. A bunch of those people contracted HIV, chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis. Syphilis rates are up 79%.
42,000 people came back with an STD from spring break, and spring break was only a week. A week, and that's crazy how I don't even know how long spring break actually is, because like When it was time for get out, when it was time for our little breaks in school, I just went on break shit. I'm not counting the days. And when I got older, I was never the type to be outside like that. So seeing that only, boy, and I say only 42,000 because it's people out here that won't get tested if they don't got symptoms. Like, if they don't feel like nothing is wrong, they ain't burning, they ain't none of that, they're not going to get tested because they don't think that it's STDs and stuff like out here that, you can have it and not have symptoms. Like, yeah. 42,000
Bro, and a lot of them are silent. A lot of them are silent.
That is fucking insane. That's trifling. Like, what y'all gonna do?
And those are only people who got tested. For them to have that statistic, those are only people who got tested. Everyone done got something.
Y'all wanted to have a good spring break. Like, y'all didn't make sure after hearing all these stories before going down there. I would have made sure. Like, I wouldn't even touch nobody. Don't even touch me.
Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. I don't believe that no 42,000 people contracted no STDs down in Houston. And the reason why I don't believe it is we're a week removed. How did they calculate and tabulate the numbers? But rumors like this start when the videos that come out of the spring break are so nasty and so disgusting that things are easy to believe. Everybody's putting their own number on it because I'm thinking 42,000 might be a little slim. The nastiness that was going on at Houston was incredible. It was people that was having full
Man said the 42,000 is undermined, but I'm pretty sure it was a person who worked at like urgent care facility or like was a nurse that had the statistics that read them off.
Relations in front of people. It's an infamous video that's floating around the web. Didn't want to see it because I couldn't bring it to y'all anyway, but I ended up seeing it anyway, researching for the video of two couples in the car with the windows down having relations. But you ain't got to take my word for it. Like I said, this is a viral video right now on the internet. Everybody has seen it.
I've seen the people in that car. In Houston, you mean to tell me you're in the car light on and everything, windows are all the way down. Like, I'm not talking about like just a little bit where you can see like the top of a person's head. No, all the way down. You can see everything. Not only is there a couple in the back, there's a couple in the front. I don't know what they're doing. I think the girl was, but the girl in the back just riding that man out. No shame, no nothing. And I think the car was in front of the club. So many people were recording them. Cars are passing by on the street. And you mean to tell me you have no shame? None at all? And then, not only that, I seen other videos. That right there is crazy. But y'all literally out here doing it, and damn, like, you might as well be doing it outside. Where is the respect gone? What is going on? Is this what spring break is all about?
I know one thing.
Absolutely. We're literally watching the world change before our eyes. Back in my mom's generation, there was at least some level of let me just call it decency for a lack of better terms, but it was kind of looked down upon to be an outright hoe, But nowadays, it's actually praised. Like, it's actually praised. Like, before, it was, if you like it, you got to put a ring on it. You feel me? Now, it's bust it wide open. The culture has shifted. You had people like Alicia Keys, Beyonce, who else? Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? Now it's Sexy Red Megan Thee Stallion. The culture done changed. We are literally witnessing it in front of our eyes.
When y'all bring y'all asses back from Houston, go ahead and update them my charts. She was in the car, wasn't in the car. Let me tell you something. She might not have been in the car, but I promise you somebody was, okay? It was a whole bunch of going.
There was a whole lot of moving.
When y'all get back to y'all hometowns, update them my charts.
So y'all are in Houston, outside of a club. There's a lot of people standing around. You're in your car, in the back seat, riding your man, window down, no tint on the window, and the roof light in your car is on.
Absolutely disgusting, by the way. I almost puked.
See what I tell you, man? You ain't got to take my word for it. Disgusting, vile behavior in public. And it seems like right now, this prostitution culture is just out of control because all you needed was a couple dollars and you could have did whatever you wanted to do down there.
I love my get money ass niggas.
Oh, how easy it is for them to fall into the lies. All right. There's any, but that's his bank account. You know what I'm saying? Anyone with like stupid cheese is not going outside holding it like that. If you really have money for real, you're not doing that. But got little baby over here deceived. Sound like she ready to take him off.
Me so corny!
Like I said, it's the videos that's coming out of Houston that's making it very believable that a lot of people left Houston with something that they didn't arrive with. Because if all you got to do is flash a couple dollars and the girls are flocking.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Go down there, rent a car, flash a couple dollars. She got shorty screaming already.
And I buy you a fish sandwich.
It's giving that vibe that a lot of people caught something. But that behavior right there, that mind state right there, that just because you got a couple dollars, I want to hang and I want to be around you, got a lot of young ladies played out this weekend because this was a different crop of young boys at this spring break. These was a whole different crop of young boys because part of their whole mission was to sleep with as many of these girls as they can and expose them on TikTok to their boyfriends back at home.
First night in Houston. Shorty's sleeping good too. Got him.
That was diabolical.
What are y'all young people doing out there, man? It's a dirty
Nah, wait, hold
game
up.
out.
Look it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm 25. I'm a part of Gen Z, but like, bro, we got Unc baffled right now. We got him baffled. I get it too. We gotta do better. Like I said, 2 decades back, it was not like this. Exposing them on the internet that you just did it. He said, what are y'all doing out there? Run it back. Hold up. Really got him baffled for real.
What are y'all young people doing out there, man? It's a dirty game out there in them streets. It's
very dirty.
Time to be an insidian, man.
Very dirty.
There's no rules. There's no rules anymore. I think it would be safe to say.
Bro, honestly, like, I used to live in Miami. I actually moved out of Miami. But, like, let me tell you, bro, like, living in Miami, it's one of those places. You know, it's kind of like that. But, you know, like, just 24/7. You know, and the longer you're there, the smaller it gets. And you just see how people move. It gets dirty in Miami. Not gonna lie, it gets dirty in Miami. And you gotta make sure you don't get caught up into it. You know?
In any other situation on the planet, that those young men was out of line, it was too much, and they was out of order. But you start to question that whole take when you watch enough of these videos and you start seeing the same faces on the videos, but with different men and in different beds. So, did they have something done to them, or are they just doing this to themselves?
Aaliyah, girl, wake up. I don't know if you know this because you're beneath the sleep, but you're literally the top of this town. Not only are you the top of the town, that you're at the top of the world because you have been singing wisdom with given during the whole spring break. The whole spring break, and my question to you is, why the f you been asleep for so long, girl?
Huh?
Wake up! How did you go to Houston and waste your whole spring break? You sleep and giving me in bed. And if you sleep, how the f did you end up in a different bed? With a different bed, a different night? Aaliyah needs to wake the f up because swim.
That's not her. That is not Aaliyah. That's a different bonnet. That's not the same girl. I refuse to believe it.
Shit, it's just not edited back to him. 1 + 1 is not in GV. 2. What's the f is going on? Hey, where did you get the thought to go to Houston and sleep around with these niggas?
That is not her.
Tell you one thing, man. I hope she did not pay a lot for wherever she was staying at. The Airbnb, the hotel, wherever she was paying to stay. Hope she ain't pay a lot, because it doesn't seem like she was there. She was there.
Little did you know she ain't pay anywhere. She went there on a mission. She said, I'm sleeping at someone's crib tonight. She ain't paid nothing.
I saw some people that went down in the U-Haul truck, and there was a whole bunch of people that didn't have a place to stay, so maybe that's what she felt she had to do every night. I don't know. But I know it's a horrible look. Like I told y'all, man, it's the videos that's coming out of Houston that had you believe that 42,000, like I said, I think it might be close to 50 the way they was acting, especially when you start seeing the bumps and stuff that's coming out of Houston.
Oh, hell nah. Nah.
This man went to Houston for spring break and instantly became the bubonic plague. Bro tested positive for everything. He got syphilis, HPV, HCV. He got HIV. One and two. I didn't even know there was 2 of them. What do you mean you have the premium version of HIV? How does that work?
Man got HIV deluxe. Bro, they called him the bubonic plague, bro.
How is there 2 versions? What could you have possibly done in Houston? And was it worth it? I say it wasn't. It's not worth it at all. We need to quarantine this man from society. No one can interact with him. No one can come within a 5-mile radius of him. This is dangerous. What did you do there? Can you? And then he got his face all messed. Like, what happened? The comments talking about he about to turn into a clicker from The Last of Us. A clicker? Look, bro, here's the only solution. Just be ready to meet the Lord. Just get ready to meet him. Just come to terms.
This one's messed up. Damn! That's messed up. That's messed up, actually, bro.
It's cold sore. Never had one before. So.
This is a serious topic. Take y'all ass to them clinics when y'all come back from Houston. Y'all and all them hoes out there or whatever the fuck y'all think y'all doing to them y'all don't even know. Check them mic charts, man, because that shit is going on out here. Getting clapped that ass when they coming back. You feel me? I will not be out. Any bitch I talk to, I will be checking mic charts, and I ain't playing either.
You see what I mean? They was down there passing it out, and I don't know what they was passing out, but I don't want nothing to do with it. And you keep hearing these people bring up this update your my chart, your my chart, your my chart. I'm here to tell y'all, the best way to prevent yourself from getting anything is do not trust anybody that you do not know, and do not trust in my chart. We are in a day of AI. People are out here AI in these quote unquote my charts.
So let me get this straight. Y'all are out here editing your my chart results? Like, does anyone just not care about their health? Because me personally, like, I actually care about my hoo-ha, and I'm just not out here doing any of that. Like, y'all are going lengths instead of just...
Rena, beg to differ. And you may care about your hoo-ha, you're just mad at the fact that someone might deceive you about the my charts. Because you know what I'm saying? She gets down. But the thing is, though, editing the my chart is wild. It is wild.
Taking precautions and not being dirty. That's why when y'all get on the topic of like just hunching on any and everyone, or hunching on so and so because they got money, or hunching on so and so for money, I cannot relate. Like, are we okay? Oh my god, I didn't know people were doing that.
Hey, Rena, come, you know what I'm saying? Come my way, Rena. I actually been celibate for some time, y'all. I've been celibate, bro. It's actually wild. Is it celibate, abstinent, whatever you want to call it?
But I guess spring break in Houston just like aired out everybody and everything because ew.
Somehow everybody conveniently just got tested last week. And you falling for how many people you gonna bump into with a quote unquote my chart that just got tested last week till you start figuring out that that's a scam also. Like I keep saying, man, this is no better time to be an Insadian because it was so many of them down there and they was packed up in such a small space everywhere because like I said, it was so overcrowded. I think they invented something new and it was just in the air. You could have caught something by breathing the air. It was so many people and so much stuff going on.
Is anybody else just a little sick in Houston? Because I live in Houston and I went out one day on Saturday. Y'all, I came back on Sunday. Y'all, throat hurting. My, like, nose, sinus, everything stopped up. Like, y'all. And mind you, I didn't even I didn't go into no clubs. We was literally just parking lot pimping, enjoying the scenery the whole night. I didn't go in nowhere. So, is anybody else sick?
Yeah, it's because you were out all night parking lot pimping. That would make me sick too. Parking lot pimping?
Did y'all come to the city and get us sick? Because I'm...
Oh, hell nah. Miss me with that cough. I ain't trying to... It's looking like that cough finna travel through the screen. Miss me with that. Nope.
Nah, to me, it just sounds like you got contact poisoning. You didn't go in anywhere, but if you was outside everywhere, then that means you inhaled massive amounts of secondhand smoke. And the secondhand smoke consisted of black and milds, weed, and all types of wraps, all types of oils and drops, and all types of fake weed they was smoking, all types of, sprinkles they was putting on. It was so much stuff in them clouds. You don't know what was in them clouds that you was standing around with the person next to you was smoking, that you was catching secondhand contact from. So most likely that's what it is, because that was a lot of people out there. And I'm pretty sure everybody was trying to smoke something. So you probably just got a little contact poisoning. You'll get over.
But to sum it up, we went to a club last night called The Address. I got invited out. I brought them with me. We're having a good time. It's vibes. We turned right. I get spiked. My drink gets spiked off of 2 shots, right?
They was down there spiking drinks, man. They was...
People going to Houston and ended up in the hospital looking like they just fell from the third story floor, bro. She looked like she fell from the 3rd story. She got spiked. Bro, this is what I tell, like, you know what the thing is, bro? A lot of girls can't help it but to go out and have fun. Just can't help it. Like, especially when you're in a major city. You look at other girls, you see them, at least in Miami, you see them on yachts, nights out, promoter dinners over here in Houston, mad people outside, clubs this, clubs that. And I remember clearly I was telling this girl, see, the thing, when you come to Miami, you have like a 2-month gap. 2 month. First month is settling in. Second month is getting to know the area. After that, you're already in. You're already in the clubs. You already know some people. Miami has now infiltrated the person's mind. So you have a 2 months gap to possibly save the person. Okay? And most people don't get saved. I was telling this girl, just be careful. I'm like, you shouldn't be going to that club so often. You know what I'm saying? She was a beautiful girl. She was younger. I was trying to help her out, bro. I'm like, you got to be careful, dude. Spike the drinks. There are men out here that literally, like, need coochie. And they just can't get it. Especially when it comes to, like, beautiful women. They go all the way to the point where they spike a drink, bro. Which is wild. And it unfortunately happened to my friend. To the girl I wasn't like talking to her, but I was just letting her know. And like, that's just what happens, bro. Like, it's just not a good environment. Me, I'll go out. Like I go out by myself and I take myself out to dinner. You feel me? You catch me eating a steak and some wine on the side with some sparkling water and some dimmed lights. You feel me? Catch me outside on some nice, exclusive, classy John. Out at the club, surrounded by dudes that would spike a shorty, and then girls that literally just want dudes for, you know what I'm saying, whatever, whether it's money or whatever it is. You can miss me with that. I'm not lying. You can miss me with that. I'll be home DoorDashing. Watching some YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Having some chocolate milk. What else? Some sparkling water. With a blanket on me on my sofa. The DoorDash plus the sleep right after is an undefeated combo. You could miss me with all that other stuff for real. Shorty, I'm not trying to have you go from the club to my crib. It's not gonna happen. All those spirits that you were unknowingly around, getting attached to, now you want to come up in my crib, in my sanctuary, in my kingdom, and bring all that chaos and nonsense in here. Miss me with it all. Miss me with it all. I'll be here making videos with my fam. You miss me with it all.
Down there having relations in public. They was down there overrunning the gas stations and, you know, just acting a darn fool. The people of Houston have had enough, and I don't think they're going to invite them back next year for spring break. Because if you live in Houston, I have seen the overall consensus pretty much being, y'all could take y'all behinds back home and never come back.
Let me join all the other Houstonian residents when they say, take your ass home. To all of the out-of-towners that descended.
She only telling them, I know exactly why she's telling them to take their ass home. That's because she's used to running Houston. I know the look. When I know the look, she's used to running Houston. She got tight. She didn't like them young girls coming over there and running Houston. She said, go home. Let me continue to have my reign. Let me continue to have my run.
On the city for spring break / rodeo and acted a donkey.
She hating right now.
Get your shit and go home. And I mean that in the most disrespectful way.
Told you.
Y'all have terrorized this city and we're tired. Where the hell is Hot Wheels at when enforcing some curfews or some shit to keep people from doing things? That's what we need right about now. Yeah, I fear that this may become a thing, and I don't think anyone here wants this to become a thing. So if you're not a resident of Houston, Marie, Texas, pack your shit and go home. We thank you for not visiting again. Don't think about living here. Don't think about moving. We're full to capacity. We are capped out. We've been capped out for quite some time. Yeah, but if you are going to move here, I hear Greens Point is running a special over there.
Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye. They done had enough of y'all, man. I got a strange feeling that town hall meetings are going to be full this summer because ain't nobody trying to go through that again, man. But the wildest part about it is,
meetings, bro.
While she's sitting there trying to send everybody home, wherever these people are from, the people are back there like, nah, we don't want them. You can have them.
Hey, man, if y'all went to Houston for spring break and you're currently trying to come back home because spring break is over, don't. Don't you dare come home with that shit. The kind of videos that I've seen from just spring break in Houston.
Bro, these people are just getting banished from society, bro.
Boy, y'all was out there. Like, bro, I seen a video of a successful two-man. Shit. It was a two-man in a car, and it was one in the back, one in the front. Windows down, all type of shit. It was like the first day. I seen another video.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider that one a successful two-man. I would call that one a foolish 2-man. That's what I would call that one. I would call that one an embarrassing 2-man. Not a successful one. Not at all. But hey, comment your thoughts down below. Smash the like button. And comment any other videos you want to watch together. I'm going to catch you on the next one.